Oh, pigeon! Yeah, that's a big pigeon.
How's everything going with your thesis?
Oh, random person.
I should be able to publish it next month. A few days ago, I was worried that I'd have to stop my work on it. Thankfully, that didn't come to pass.
I don't care.
Well, Azar was one of your thesis advisors. Honestly, I was afraid that you might have gotten dragged down as well. How did things get settled?
The newly appointed acting Grand Sage reviewed all of our projects and gave us permission to continue our research.
Jesus, he had to review all of them? But yeah, how much time did that take?
Acting Grand Sage? That sounds like a new thing.
Yeah, as often things does when someone quickly gets fired because they were doing shitty things. You have to find a quick replacement.
Yeah, I heard that selecting new sages has been taking some time, so he's just filling in.
I'm sure he's really pleased about it.
But it's all thanks to him that our research results weren't jeopardized. Once my paper is published, I'm definitely giving myself a long vacation and getting some much-needed rest. Mondstadt sounds like a good idea.
It is. I love Mondstadt. It's my favorite place. For obvious reasons.
They're really out of their minds, making Alhaitham the acting Grand Sage?
Take it easy, Professor. I'm puzzled as well. Just going by qualifications, you're one of our most preeminent scholars. I don't know why they picked a stripling like him.
What did the different color bands mean? Does that mean they're part of different sections in the academia or something? You know what? I don't really care. I don't know really that bothered. To be fair, it's probably because they don't want another fucking old person fucking things up again.
Oh, do you think I'm angry because I wasn't chosen for the position? No! It's because I don't understand why they chose him!
Fool!
He was one of my students, but he rarely attended class.
Yeah,
When
well.
I asked him about it, he retorted that self-study was better use of his time.
So sturdy. Give that fucking voice actor a raise. That was very...
What brazen arrogance, misery of miseries, for the academia to have him as the acting Grand Sage?
I doubt he likes the job. Part of me is kind of happy he's got it just because it pisses everyone else off. But another part of me thinks, is that a good idea? I don't know. It's only temporarily. Like, it's not full-time, mate.
Professor, don't get so worked up. I'll go get you some water.
Psst. Want to hear a secret? I've heard the new acting Grand Sage is from Haravatat.
I don't know where that is, but also you need to work on your whispering voice. So it's like, shh, psst. You want to hear a secret?
Really? Who is it?
How have people not figured it out by now?
Someone named Alhaitham. Never met him myself, but he's a real hot topic right now. Lots of things being said about him. Hard to tell what's true and what isn't, though.
If they're calling him an arsehole, they're probably right. If they're calling him a stubborn arsehole, they're probably double right.
There's also a Vahumana scholar who's been in the spotlight recently. They say that he's a likely pick to be one of the next sages.
You can't just say Vahuma scholar like I'm supposed to know what that means. What the fuck's a Vahuma?
Oh, is he teaching any courses? Maybe we should drop by.
Yeah, I'm surprised the acting Grand Stage isn't going to be someone older. Like, I don't know. I mean, how old can Alhaitham really be? So I thought they'd have someone... And then, you know, some bullshit to do with experience or something. Like, you know, but no. Huh. Who chose the acting? Was it fucking Nahida? I assume so.
Wow. News of Alhaitham being the acting Grand Sage sure spread fast. Some people don't know who he is, though. Guess he's less famous than Paimon Dodge.
Why would he be famous? We only fucking met him because we accidentally stumbled into him.
Some people are saying good things and others bad. Especially that old guy just now. He really doesn't like Alhaitham.
To be fair, Alhaitham doesn't do himself any fucking favor to try and be likable. He doesn't exactly try to be any form of pleasant. He's just funny to be around. Oh, I thought that was going to be him. But I assume he's in his office. Or what was the Grand Sage's office?
Hey! Are you okay?
What the fuck?
You don't look too good.
It's a zombie! Kill it!
The Matra.
Huh?
The Matra?
I'm Ilias. I have to talk to a Matra about something important.
Oh, he's drugged up to shit.
In the state you're in? You shouldn't push yourself.
Is he gonna start attacking or is he just gonna collapse?
Why don't you tell us what happened, and we'll pass on your message to Amatra.
No, I have to tell them myself. They are the only ones I can trust.
Well, go on then. I ain't stopping you, and I ain't Amatra.
Sorry, can you lend me your arm? This is an important matter. Failure is not an option.
Look at my fucking character's face. Like,
Since you put it that way, fine, we'll take you to Amatra.
Just don't, like, get brainwashed or collapsed or, you know, like, quite a few things happen in Samara that, you know, like, we've collapsed twice already, if so. Now I need a fucking random NPC collapsing on me. The illusions of the mob. I don't know what that means.
We promised to take him to Amatra, but we don't know that many, do we?
We know one.
Oh, wait, Sino should be back in Australia. Let's go find him.
That's the one we know, yeah. It's the only one we know. That's not him. Why are we talking to that guy? Lend me your arm, my ass. We're just walking with him.
Hey there. Excuse us, but is Sino at the academia?
God, it's echoey in here.
You two look familiar. Are you friends of Mahamatra Sino?
Kind of.
I'm afraid he's out on a mission right now.
Yeah, of course he is.
But if you'd like, I can pass whatever message you might have on to him.
We ran into this guy by the gates, and he seems really eager to speak with Amatra. It sounds like something urgent.
Is he fucking possessed or something? Why is he standing like that?
Oh? If you don't mind, why don't you tell me about it first?
Oh, that's a Matra. It says he's a Matra. There you go. Found one. That easy.
Siraj.
Siraj. That name sounds familiar. Isn't he a Vahumana researcher?
Is that the guy they're on about outside? About a Vahama Mama whatever researcher who might get the Grand Sage position? Like the permanent position? No, maybe not.
Vahumana researcher?
Yes, one of their most renowned, in fact. I hear he's as daring as he is intelligent.
Ah, daring. He's done something and he shouldn't have done it.
There are rumors he'll become Vahumana's next sage. But please continue, good sir. What about Siraj?
Oh, is there a sage to every section? Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I misheard outside.
I want to report him for conducting a dangerous experiment.
Oh, see, I told you. Told you. As soon as they said he was fucking daring or some shit, that's what it means that these researchers fuckers. It means he's been up to something
He
dodgy.
kidnapped me, tied me up, and took me to that horrible cave.
Oh, fuck.
Experimental equipment everywhere.
If this is true, that's fucked.
I ran as fast as I could, a little slower, and he would have caught me.
Okay, maybe we should have had this meeting somewhere private.
There's no rush. Please, take your time.
Yeah, we're in safe hands now, maybe, as long as the building's safe.
What kind of experiments was he conducting? Where is this cave?
I don't remember.
I like this NPC, he's very pretty.
Huh?
The Matra dude.
You can't remember?
I like his ponytail.
All I remember is Siraj walking towards me, and then my head started feeling weird. It's like a nightmare that I can't recall. I just know that that place is dangerous, and that they must be stopped.
Do you remember where that place is? Otherwise, we're kind of fucked.
Oh, I heard they conduct business in the tavern. We have to hurry.
Oh, the perfect place. An excuse to get a drink.
Even if what you say is... All right. I'll have some of my colleagues look into Siraj. But before that, I would like to administer the Matra lie detector test.
There's a lie detector test?
You think I'm lying?
Please don't take it the wrong way. This is just standard protocol. Sorry, but can you two wait out here a little while? We'll be back soon.
This has nothing to do with us. All we were here to do was to drag this guy to a Matra. We've done our job. Technically, this is none of our business anymore. You don't have to tell us anything else. Like, that's our business done. We have no stake in this. Ah, that's suspicious. Oh! I mean, it's gonna pop up eventually.
Alhaitham?
Let me bring you up to speed. First things first, Ilyas passed the lie detector test.
Delightful.
This indicates that what he said is highly credible. As such, we've decided to launch an investigation based on the leads he provided.
Can I just say, this has nothing to do with me. I was just tasked to help the guy into the building. When it comes to the actual whatever the fuck's going on, it's nothing to do with me. I was not here for that.
Per protocol, this matter was reported to Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. After hearing about it, he left a message for Mahamatra Sino and then asked to join the investigation.
That miserable little fuck. How, buddy? How you been doing?
It's kind of weird for you to be working with the Matra. Is there a special reason?
You're overthinking things. My interest was piqued is all.
Yeah, sure. And the sky is fucking purple.
Really? Paimon's surprised you have this much free time. In that case, let's join in as well, shall we, Trevor?
We really don't have to. We could just lead this up to... Oh, God. God damn it. We just volunteer for everything. No wonder we never get a fucking break. It's entirely our fault.
It's already against protocol for Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham to participate in this investigation. As for you two...
Hey! Don't say it like that.
Oh, never mind. After all, you were the ones who brought Ilyas here. I'll allow you to accompany us, but you have to promise to keep everything confidential.
Wow, that last sentence was like really stubbornly like spat out, but then he fairly quickly folded. I'm surprised that works.
Don't you worry. Our lips are sealed.
Mine are anyway. I don't say anything.
All right. In that case, I'll fill you in on what we know so far.
Please, what's this about experiments?
Ilyas claimed that Siraj will be conducting some business with a Kasharawar researcher at the tavern.
Don't know what that is.
This is one of his few clear memories. It seems he stumbled upon this information while escaping.
Have you figured out why the fuck his brain is all models?
Incidentally, Siraj isn't at the academia right now. He applied for long-term off-site research 1 month ago.
Oh, what a coinkydink. It'd be funny if all this is bullshit and the guy's as high as a kite.
It's close to the time that Ilyas had given, so we've decided to head to the tavern and investigate any suspicious persons.
That's right. Arav, prepare to head out. You two, do as you will.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, come on! We already said that we're coming!
Do what you want, I guess. Fucking... Did Paimon not already volunteer us for this? Oh, bloody hell, it's a bigger crowd than people in the thought. This isn't a very co-op mission, I gotta say. This is very suspicious.
We're here, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. What's our next course of action?
Can you not just call him by his name? It's way too long of a title.
Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham.
Looks like you haven't read any memos lately. The new Academia decree clearly states that even a sage doesn't have the authority to interfere with the Matra's actions during an ongoing investigation.
Got to know you're still a little asshole.
If your superior were here, he wouldn't be asking me what to do. Instead, he'd be telling me to stay out of the way.
Especially if it was Sino, because you two don't exactly get along.
You're right. Understood. Then please wait here as we lock down the perimeter and search for suspicious persons.
Okay.
Ilyas, please stay here. Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, I'll have to trouble you with the protection of our primary witness.
Sure. Though I'd rather he just protect himself.
Alhaitham, all you have to do is fucking stand there. Don't be a penis. You are what you eat. Sorry. It was one joke! Why'd you walk away?
Same as ever. Casually ignoring people, just like you did back at Aru Village.
You should be used to it by now. You know this guy at this point. Fucking, he's sensitive. He keeps to himself kind of way.
Answering a simplistic question only enables the questioner. Besides, I need him to understand my position clearly.
In that I don't fucking want it.
Arav has just as many doubts about my coming along as you do. But unlike you two, he's making this matter more complicated than it is, with his considerations like the acting Grand Sage is trying to seize the Matra's powers.
I don't think he'd really give a shit.
That question was obviously bait. The Matra were once under the influence of the sages, and so were often subject to these bureaucratic traps.
How this research you do to standing there?
The test was strictly unnecessary, though. I hope that our exchange will assure him that I won't interfere with their work this time.
Why is this so complicated?
Scholars, what are you gonna do?
This is why I was against becoming the acting Grand Sage from the very first. Titles and rank inevitably make a lot of things more troublesome than usual.
And yet, here we are.
Excuse me, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've had a question on my mind, and I need to know the answer no matter what.
No matter what?
Have we met before?
No. I have no recollection of ever meeting you.
At least it's blunt, straight to the point. Nope, don't know who the fuck you are.
Haha, I thought so too. I probably wouldn't have had anything to do with someone of your caliber.
Then why did you ask?
Then why did you ask?
Ah, shit, I'm in the same mind zone as this fucker.
Well, for some reason I felt a sense of familiarity when I met you for the first time.
Did you just... What the fuck does that mean?
Really? A misperception, perhaps. Or...
some weird brainwashing
Acting
shit.
Grand Sage Alhaitham, we've apprehended a suspect.
Siraj?
No, it's the Kasharawar researcher who has dealings with him. His name is Narendra.
Narendra. Don't know who that is. Oh, there they are. Who the fuck are you?
Acting Sage Alhaitham. Wait, can someone please explain what's going on? I admit that I did steal some mechanical components from the lab and sell them, but Does something like that really warrant the personal interest of the acting Grand Sage?
Stole some shit from a lab.
What have I gotten myself into? I know I let greed get the best of me, but please, I promise that this won't ever happen again.
I would like to ask him a few questions.
Of course.
Do you know Siraj?
Yeah, that's the name of my buyer. He asked to make the transaction at the tavern, but he never showed up.
I mean, after that guy escaped from him, he's probably a lot more cautious.
What were the details of this transaction?
If it's all true.
He's doing some kind of experiment that seems to require many power generators and electrical components that can only be found in our project. He contacted me in private and said that he'd pay a large sum of mora if I was willing to put some aside for him, under the pretense of them being defective parts. We had originally agreed to meet at the tavern earlier today to do the trade. I sure didn't expect to get stood up, or run into you all.
Perhaps Siraj was aware that Ilyas might leak information, so he intentionally didn't show up. Whatever the case, it seems that this lead ends here. The good news is, regardless of what Siraj was planning, his progress will now be severely hindered by a lack of power generators and electrical components. We still have time to conduct our investigation. Do you have any more questions for the suspect?
No. He's all yours. But I'd like to borrow Ilyas for a while.
Oh, that's fine. We conducted a comprehensive lie detection exam, which showed that he has a genuine case of amnesia. We're not planning to pursue any further breakthroughs on that front.
What kind of lie detection exam? What did you do?
However, I am curious. What do you need him for, exactly?
None of your fucking business.
I've read some papers regarding amnesia, and I'd like to try restoring his memories.
I see. We'll be returning to the academia then. I'll leave Ilyas in your care.
Bye. Well, this is a slow start.
Follow me.
Okay. Where? Well, that's not very far.
What's the hurry?
But over there! It's like 10 steps away!
Siraj didn't show up at the tavern, and Narendra didn't give us any leads. Ugh, that means we're stuck. Alhaitham, are you serious about seeing things through? Paimon's pretty surprised that you're this interested in the case.
I thought you would have guessed the reason by now.
Huh? Paimon has no clue. Hey, do you know?
Let me use my mime powers.
Yes. We were classmates.
Oh, this is personal.
Oh, so that's why you asked to come along when Arav briefed you on the situation. So you're not here because you're interested in the case itself, but because you know the suspect?
You couldn't be further from the truth. But I wasn't expecting much from you to begin with.
Jesus Christ! You've gotten worse!
For the time being, all you need to know is that we were once classmates. I became the scribe afterwards while he continued his academic endeavors.
Were you not good bros? Did you do sketchy thing back then as well? What is it with people wanting to join my world recently? I've got nothing interesting.
He submitted a thesis 1 year ago, and the Grand Sage at the time asked for my opinion. I did not approve of it because it committed one of the 6 cardinal sins by touching upon human evolution.
Ooh, that sounds sketchy.
From violating matters regarding human evolution to attempting the forbidden and fearing none, the 6 cardinal sins are the origin of all evil in this world. They are also what the sages use as a reference when formulating or amending the rules of the academia.
That's fucking dramatic as shit, Doug.
My opinion was that Siraj's research was both overly naive and in violation of various core principles. The Grand Sage took some of my suggestions on board and ultimately decided to reject the application.
Ah, so I bet he's not a big fan of you.
So that's why he's buying energy sources and electrical components.
Because you didn't approve of his bullshit, and therefore the Grand Sage
He's most likely trying to circumvent the rules and conduct his experiment in secret.
What a little shitbag.
That sounds super suspicious. Oh, we gotta stop him.
Just because he didn't get his own way.
Ilyas, can you try to remember things again? Maybe something new will pop up.
I'm sorry, but I've already tried many times. And no matter how hard I try, it feels like everything in my mind is shrouded.
Look at those sorry little eyes. Look at him.
It is possible for a person to subconsciously forget some of their memories as a defense mechanism against extreme stress.
That's true.
However, these memories aren't truly lost, but merely sealed away. They can be restored with the appropriate stimulus.
Fear stimulus.
Now, try to recall things you care about. They don't need to be related to this case.
Well, actually, I feel like I've forgotten more than just the memories of the time I was kidnapped and experimented on. The kind of person I am, the things I've done. I can remember some things, but I can't recall some others no matter how hard I try.
That's a lot of amnesia.
But I do vaguely remember that there are 2 things that I have to do no matter what.
Do tell.
What is it with these no matter what sentences?
The first is to get my paycheck from the academia and give it to my younger sister in Gandharvaville.
Ah, sister.
I'm not sure about the details, but it seems that I would send money to my younger sister every month to pay for family expenses.
Makes sense.
And the second thing? What's the second thing?
I can't remember. Sorry, there's just so much I can't recall.
Oh, we're gonna have to follow these guys' fucking footsteps, aren't we?
Not unexpected. However, you're the only one who has seen Siraj and knows the exact location of his cave at present. As such, we'll do everything we can to help you regain your memories.
Losing your memories must be really painful. But don't you worry, we'll help you get them all back.
I'm also here.
Oh, thank you so much. This feeling, it's more than just pain. I don't know how to describe it.
It's real shit.
I have so few memories that I don't even have a clear idea of who I am. And my head's always ringing. It feels like I could faint at any moment. But amidst all that, it also feels like I've been set free somehow.
From burdens? Well, I mean, memories might make you think, ah, shit, yeah, I have a job. Ah, fuck, no. It's like, you know.
Nevertheless, I have you all to thank for bringing me what clarity I do have right
I
now.
haven't done anything yet.
Now, I do remember that I worked part-time at a place in the academia called the Research Preparation Center. That's also where I got my monthly paycheck.
I see. In that case, let's go and find whoever's in charge there.
Okay. Guys, this is gonna be a long quest. I can feel it in my bones. Mustache. Hello.
Oh, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've sent this period's research expenses report to your office. Have you taken a look? Are there any issues with it?
I did. Recent research expenses have decreased quite a bit compared to past figures.
Yes, though that is primarily because there are fewer scholars with research needs. But that can be a rather convoluted topic. Might I ask why you are here today?
You may not.
I believe you know this individual. His name is Ilyas. He worked part-time here, and he's here for his paycheck.
Don't ask why I'm here as well.
Oh, yes, of course. Though, Ilyas, where have you been these past few days?
Kidnapped.
That was our busy period, but then you disappeared without a word. Everyone had to pick up the slack.
Kidnapped.
I'm sorry, something unexpected came up, but I know I've caused trouble for everyone. Is there anything I can do to make up for it?
The other researchers have more or less finished your share of the work. However, there is one thing that is yet to be settled.
You've got a pay cut. Yeah!
Do you remember Chandra?
No.
You were in charge of following up on his off-site research application.
No.
He retracted his application a few days ago and canceled his off-site project.
Suspicious.
He's the 12th person to retract a research application this month. I'd like you to ask him why he did that. Chandra is probably having coffee at this hour, so you can find him at the cafe.
I'm just here for a paycheck.
Understood. Then, about my paycheck.
I'll pay you in full once you return. However, make sure you don't disappear without saying anything again.
He was kidnapped!
Be considerate to your colleagues and give them some forewarning at least.
To a kidnapping?
Is this acceptable, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham?
I have no objections.
No objections. What is this, court law? Hello, I can just steal books. Like, these are not mine. How'd you get up? That's a very steep... Now I'm looking at it, that's a very steep pathway. Who the fuck designed that? That's shit! Who the fuck? That should have been fucking less steep.
Ilyas? Long time no see. What can I do for you?
Just slams hand on table. BAM! Why'd you fucking withdraw your application?
I heard that you canceled your research project, so I'm just here to ask you why.
Oh, that, it's really nothing special. I just don't feel like going anymore. I'm not the only one who canceled, right? I mean, people have had no motivation to conduct research lately, haven't they?
No motivation to conduct research?
Yeah. Say, who might you be? You look sort of familiar.
Wow, news really does not travel around here very quickly.
Oh, don't mind me. Please, continue.
Yeah, shut your fucking mouth.
Well, with the downfall of the sages not long ago, many of the projects that they led were put on hold while they were being investigated. With the situation being so volatile, people are picking up random things to do to kill time. No one wants to risk starting any new research until it's clear how things will pan out in the future.
When you say how things will pan out, you actually mean what the new sages would have interest in, right?
Wow, talk about blunt. But that isn't the only reason for the lack of motivation to start new research.
Safety will merge describing.
So what are the other reasons?
Can't be asked.
Well, because the Akasha terminal shut down.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I'm sure you're all aware that we require all kinds of knowledge to perform any of the research we do.
You couldn't just write it down in a fucking book or something? Like...
Back then, the Akasha would respond to any of our requests for the knowledge we needed.
It's like Google, but like evil Google.
It was beyond convenient. We didn't have to spend an extended amount of time studying, so we were able to immediately run various tests and experiments.
But now we have to actually do it myself, and we're like, ugh, can't be asked.
I see.
He's not happy about that.
You get it, right? After having had a taste of something so amazing, who can be bothered to manually sift through data and files ever again?
We're gonna have to, because it's not coming back. I knew that thing was dodgy as soon as I set foot in this fucking place, and it was, and it's not coming back.
There are only a handful of people at the academia who are starting new projects or performing research. Most people are like me, waiting for a recognized researcher to start a project before immediately applying to join.
Why don't you just start it yourself? Something you're interested in? Is that not how this works? I don't know.
Although our names will be further down in the paper, we'll have a much easier time. We don't have to do most of the mental heavy lifting. All we have to do is focus on our assigned tasks.
So it's easier. Okay, that's weird. Ooh, don't like that. The screen keeps fucking being weird in this fucking place. Oh.
Ilias? What's wrong?
Oh, that looks like fun. You hear the fucking cat? Shut up, cat!
My head, it hurts.
We're having a dramatic moment. Whoa, what the fuck, game? Oh, I'm there. Hello. I'm seeing me.
I remember now. I remember what Siraj said to me as he approached. You will become Siraj number 36. Fuse yourself with a consciousness under my control.
That's
Think
weird.
only in accordance with a set module, like a worker bee in a beehive.
Sounds shit. Sounds weird as well.
Paimon doesn't get it. What does that even mean?
Siraj is doing weird
It's what
shit.
Siraj was researching and the topic of the thesis he had submitted. Collective consciousness and the path of evolution.
Oh, collective consciousness, because that sounds like a good fucking idea.
Siraj believed that by achieving 3 objectives, he could create a collective consciousness in human society and drive humans toward their ultimate evolution.
There's an ultimate evolution?
First, he would rank test subjects in descending order of ability, with number 1 serving as the overmind.
I bet he put himself there.
This overmind would then divide tasks into numerous modules and delegate them to the collective's members based on their assigned number. Lastly, members would share their memories and emotions to facilitate the rapid exchange of information within the collective.
That's weird.
Paimon still doesn't get it. What's the point of all that?
Ultimate knowledge. Just like,
Think of it as linking many minds together and tailoring a given mind's assigned work based on its compatibility. Eventually, everyone's minds will be consolidated into a new form of existence that is both an individual and an organization.
sounds messy. And, like, feel like it would get rid of... Like you say, individual and organization, but let's face it, you'd be one collective. You would not be yourself anymore, within reason of thinking individual. No, I don't like that.
Siraj believes this collective consciousness is superior to individual humans.
It's also fucked and against basic human rights.
Whoa. Squishing a whole bunch of people together? Paimon thinks that sounds horrible.
It's just as Alhaitham said. Siraj gave all the test subjects different numbers. Bigger numbers meant you had a lower rank, so your assigned tasks were less complex, such as being responsible for everyone's basic needs. Smaller numbers were ranked higher, so you'd be given more complex assignments like planning for the future. Siraj referred to me as number 36, and I think that was a low-ranking number.
Depends how many members there are.
I also recall that Siraj said his plan was proceeding very quickly, and that the Hive would soon be complete.
I love that other guy there just standing watching like, what does it have to do with me?
Oh no, then we gotta hurry! We have to stop him before it's complete!
My character, completely calm.
I tried my best, but that's all I can remember. I still can't recall where the cave is. I'm really sorry.
It's alright, it's better than nothing.
Take your time. You'll eventually remember it all. However, something doesn't seem right.
Fucking cat.
Some details don't add up.
What's off?
You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number.
Oh my god, is that a compliment? I didn't know you were capable of them.
I'm not sure what Siraj's numbering system is based on. Anyway, we're done here. Let's go.
Please, wait. I heard you all talking about Siraj just now. Are you looking for him?
Yeah, I was gonna say, why don't we just ask people? Like, someone's gotta have seen him around, right? Like, why don't we just ask people if they've seen him?
Huh? Do you know something?
Well, Siraj is pretty popular as of late. I heard he's gained recognition from a lot of well-known researchers. Supposedly, he's a strong contender for being one of the next sages. There are many who would give up everything to be a part of his research team. I'm nothing special, though, so I doubt I'd get the opportunity.
After hearing all that shit, you'd really want to be a part of that? It's better that you're not!
That said, I do know a researcher who received an invitation from Siraj but declined it. Her name is Janaki.
Don't know who that is.
If you're interested, you can try to find her. She's usually reading at the pavilion in the garden.
How do people know where people are? I don't even know.